Hello my friends and welcome. My name is Debbie Reed. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Kingston, Idaho. And today I want to show you how to make a card using these two stamp sets. We're using these three stamps from the Hills of Tuscany and the wheelbarrow from the garden meadow and these two other flowers. This is actually this is a card that I actually saw online. And we're going to be using copper clay, 2 early espresso, and 2 very vanilla. The inks we're going to be using are, let me grab them all for you. Let me see, here we have basic beige, early espresso, crumb cake, pecan pie, and copper clay. And as I was saying, I saw this card online, and it was actually done from Artful Stamping by Ruth. And she had hers in a darker format. I am copying her layout. I loved what she did, but I'm changing it up a bit from what she had. So let me show you how to create this lovely card. And then I will tomorrow do another one, and I will do one more the next day. I like to make the cards quick and not, long. So this is the stamp we're going to be using. I'm inking it up in the basic beige. It's our brand new color. I absolutely love it. And it will be available for you May 1st in the new catalog. And so we're stamping this, and then we're going to create a basic square with this on the top and the bottom. And then I'm going to come in with the Hills of Tuscany, and I will be using that in crumb cake, and I will ink this up. Okay, and that I'm just coming down on this corner and kind of tilting it to make a little hill. And then I'm going to come in with early espresso, and I'm going to ink my wagon. Not my wagon, the wheelbarrow with the flowers. And I'm going to line this up so that the flowers, I want the wheelbarrow to be kind of angled a tiny bit. And I'm going to stamp, and I want it so that the flowers are in this white space so that I can color. So then we're going to stamp the flowers, and they're going to get stamped in pecan pie. They are right here. Let me stamp this one. So you're going to take this and you're going to line this up to the right side of the wheelbarrow, and then you're going to stamp this other little one next to it. And you need to come down under the wheel a tiny bit. And then you're going to come in and stamp these little flowers on the left side, and you're going to use this little hill as a somewhat of a template. So you're going to stamp your flowers close to the wheelbarrow, and then just gradually keep stamping down with the flower. And then you have an opening there. So because that opening is actually a good sized opening, I'm going to stamp my sentiment. Let me see what I did with those. My oh my, what did I do with the sentiment? Well, I will keep doing what I'm doing here. Okay, we're going to go back to this until I find where I put them. Silly me. Well, for heaven's sakes. Okay, I have a sentiment that I know will fit just perfectly there. So now I'm going to take this other little stamp, and I am using my basic gray, or my basic beige. Boy, I don't even know my colors. I'm going to stamp this just into the wheelbarrow a tiny bit, just to give it a little bit of coloring. And then we're going to do our fun coloring with our markers. And, okay, so we're going to start with wheelbarrow flowers, and I'm doing light and dark copper clay. I'm doing light and dark soft seafoam green. And then for the flowers, I'm going to be using a dark Flirty Flamingo, a light calypso coral, a dark petal pink, and I will be using dark bubble bath. And then I also will be using a light lemon lime twist and a dark granny apple green. And then I'm also using a dark lemon lolly. And then I will be using, for the tire, I will be using SU 200, and I will also be using a dark and light crumb cake. So let me show you what I'm doing with all these wonderful fun colors. We're going to first take the SU 200, and I'm going to lightly color the two handles on the wheelbarrow. I wanted those to be dark because I'm going to be doing the copper clay on the handles. So on this handle, I want the dark. So I'm going to come down and just color this in the dark copper clay. And then I'm going to, I actually need to find my marker. So there's a little line right here. I have seen where people are taking this and coloring this little handle as a flower, but it actually is the wheelbarrow handle. So there's a little line. I'm just extending the wheelbarrow arm, basically, is what I was hoping to do. Okay, then I'm going to take the dark copper clay, and I'm going to just come down into this dark area and right here, and a little bit here, and here, and right here. And then I'm going to take the light copper clay, and I'm going to finish coloring this base on the wheelbarrow. So we're coming around and up like that, right there and there. Then I'm going to come down here. This looks like a hot mess when you're doing this, and when you get the whole thing colored, it really truly does turn out really pretty. So coming up there, and then we're going to come in with the dark copper clay again in our alcohol marker, and we're going to do this part of the wheelbarrow and come in between these little flowers. And there, and there, and then coming around this turn, just like that. Then I'm going to come in with my green, the dark green. I'm going to color all these leaves. And some of them I'm just doing the bottom end. Then I'm going to come in with the light seafoam green. And I'm going to finish coloring these. Just like that. This really is a quick coloring card. It's a fun one. Then I'm going to come in with some light crumb cake, and I'm just coming in on the very bottom of these just to give these little leaves some depth. Just like that. And then I'm going to come in and we're going to start coloring our little flowers. So I'm going to come in and do the lemon lolly in 4 spots, just random. Okay. Then I'm going to come in with the dark petal pink. Right there, and there, and there. Again, just random. And then I'm going to come in with the bubble bath. I love this color. And coloring a little bit more. This is quick, easy, fun. Then I'm going to come in with the light calypso coral. Actually, I think I'm going to do something. Oh, no, I'm going to do. Oh, I'm going to do the coral. There, and there, and right there. And every time you make this card, they turn out different. So that's the fun thing with this too. So I'm going to just take my Flirty Flamingo and just color these. Like that. And then I'm going to come in on this wheelbarrow and I'm going to do the same thing in the Flirty Flamingo. And then coming in over here, doing the same thing, and right there, and up here, and right there, and one right there. Okay, then I'm going to come in with my dark green and just kind of give this a little touch of green right there, and right there. And then we're going to take this flower, and I wanted to just kind of give these a little more brightness. I didn't want this to all just stay this dark pecan pie. So I'm just kind of drawing in some of this little grass, and I'm going to come in with our dark sea foam again, and then just coloring these in. I am not coloring these very well. I don't do this well on camera, but okay, just doing these lines just a little bit. And then I want to soften this a tiny bit with the lighter and blend out that other green I just put in there. Okay, and then we're going to do this lighter lemon lime twist. I want this to have some extra color through here. And then we're going to take our fun colors again and do the flowers. So do a little of the lemon lolly. And then I will come over here, and then I'll deal with those flowers in a minute. So you want your flowers, your lemon, to be in different spots. You don't want them all on the same line, just so your eye can see a variety of colors. I'm going to put some up here and color this one over here, and this one there. Color these, this one here. And then I'm going to come in with the petal pink. And right there, up in here. Okay, and then we're going to come in with the calypso. Right there, down here. Okay, and then up in here. All right, and then I'm going to do this one right here on the bottom and just fill in some of this. I think that looks okay. Okay, then we are going to take, so I like to have a little bit of shadowing happen under this wheelbarrow. So I just take and make a little squiggle so it's kind of grounded. And I want this to be on some of this green. So I'm going to squiggle this as well. And here, and there. And then, just to give this a little extra little touch, I like to take the copper clay and just put a little of these little dots under these little flowers. So I'm just basically tipping this to the left and to the right where I want it, because I don't want it to be oversaturated with these, but it just gives that cute little look to the flowers. So there's that. And then you're going to take this and you're going to glue it onto the early espresso. And I got a little ink right there, and I think it's just tiny enough that I can erase this off of here. Here we go. And then I'm going to glue this to the early espresso. Okay. And line this up and lay that right there. And the fun thing with this card is no matter how many times you create it, they never look the same. Oh, you know what? I can see I missed something here. I want to take my copper clay and just come down this edge and just give a little bit of a line like that. And I could come in and blend that. I think that looks fine. I'm going to leave it. So then we're going to put this on the card, and I'm going to find that sentiment real quick and show you how cute this looks when the sentiment just fits right in that open spot. So 1 second. I'm pretty sure I threw it in here. Okay. I did. Okay, and I'm going to throw this, I'm going to put this in early espresso. Oh, that's going to fit perfect there. So I'm going to stamp this and put this sentiment right there. And there you have it. I hope you liked watching this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. And I wanted to show you how creating these, no matter, like I said, no matter how many you make, they all look different. So there's one with You're in My Thoughts, there's Just a Note, there's Hello, and I will be showing you some other cards that I made. I do want to show you the One Sheet Wonder that the lady did on the video. So this is how you would just stamp 4 different sceneries, and then you would cut them and place them on your card. I decided I wanted to do this for my card class, so I wanted the cards to be just already pre-cut so that they can just stay in their little formats and do this. But anyway, hope you like these. Give it a thumbs up, and until next time, go make something uniquely yours, and I will show you the rest of this little series that I have going on tomorrow. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye for now.